All right, what's up? We're going to be doing some live analysis in voice real quick, going over the current long setup we are in. So once fractals load, we'll explain it. Working out so far, the fill was 0.23 on the 493 calls, but wasn't fully filled on them. I only got one of 12 contracts filled at it. I'll throw a picture of that up now. So then I just averaged in at a little later price. I think it was like 0.28, 0.29, and we are currently at 0.55. So we're going to go over the reasoning on why and why this is our target here. So on the 20-way 5-minute, you can see that above this cluster here of 489.4, we have blank space, and blank space just means no previous reversals in this area. So we would expect little resistance, never guaranteed, but that's just what we're looking for. So we look for this open space all the way up to 492.38, this open state up here. So that's our first target, 492.38. Then we'll load up the 10-way 15-minute. All right, now we can see on the 10-way 15-minute, same thing, hold over this cluster, blank space all the way up to 492.37, lines up well with the 20-way 5-minute. And you also have this open state, which we look to target at 492.89. Now last up on our splice for QQQ Wave 1 Daily, on the Monday, Tuesday, you can see here we have an open state at 491.85 and 492.55. So this 492.55 open state is going to be our, and it lines all those other time frames we were looking at that have blank space up to this 492.3 to 0.8 area. And then last up, you have this yellow box resistance at 492.7. So once we hit this target, that'll be my full risk off. I'll update you guys when that happens and show a screenshot of the position. And we are 6 cents away from the target now. So it's been a while. I honestly just stepped away from the charts because we had our target. So set some alerts on when we got close. There we are. Contracts are now at 0.85, so up a little over 200%. I'll make sure to get some screenshots in for you guys. And now with that, going to sell 10 of the 11 contracts for a little over 200%. And we'll hold one contract for, I think it was 492.89. And so we'll pull up these now. You can see on the 20-way 5-minute, we hit this open state and close that. Then on the Monday and Tuesday splice, you can see that 492.55 open state has been closed. And now last up, you can see we have that open state still at 42.89. So that is why that would be our final trim spot if we can get up there. 42.89, 20% odds. So that's what I'm holding the one we're under for, but you can see that before that, we hit the 20-way 5-minute open state right around here. And then we also hit the Tuesday, Monday splice right around here. And then we followed that up with the yellow box resistance. So after all three of those were tapped, exited pretty much the entire position. Now we'll hold one more for this last one. I'll update if we get filled or not. And then I will show this chart at the end of the day. All right, that didn't take long at all. We are coming up 1 cent off, 42.89. Contracts are at 0.97, or contract, I only have one left. But yeah, that's our final target. Again, I will post this chart at the end of the day to see if this was the top, as all of our targets have now been acquired. Once this reloads, we got the 10-way 15-minute, hit its open state. The 1-wave daily on the Monday, Tuesday splice hit the open state. 20-way 5-minute hit the open state. And we reached close to the top, close to max range, but this yellow box resistance at 492.67. All right, market's just closed. As you can see, we pretty much got the top. I think our target was 0.89. High of day was 0.88. We actually retested it a couple times. But yeah, so with the fractals, it's much easier to hold your winners because you actually have targets of what you're looking for. I got in around, I want to say 489. I got in on this pullback here because once we broke above, we had all this blank space like we talked about earlier, and was able to trim all of them at high of day. It's not going to work like this every time, obviously. Trim accordingly with your position size, but this tool is perfect for finding targets in the market, so you're not just trimming blindly. It's like, oh, I'm up 100% right here, let me just sell everything. Well, no, at this point we still had blank space all the way up until this open target and the yellow box resistance at 492.67. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask, and many more of these videos will be coming in the future.